well, cowboy sign's gone. I don't know what that just said, but today's the day. I guess that is correct. I'm teleporting. Oh, I forgot there's no actual using Terra's teleport point. Still one of the weirdest things about Leo's like overall setup, but generally speaking, you never really go up here anyway. So Leo is probably still, in my opinion, the best designed city in the game. Yeah, definitely better than Sumeru or Fontaine. And then you have Natlan, which doesn't really feel like it has a main city. Hey, Paimon, did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation looking? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patient numbers in Liyue Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well. Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
But as long as we solve the core problem, the Federer people's bodies will dissipate, and they'll make a speedy recovery. And the good news is that thanks to the Tianquan's efforts, we now have the locations of all 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight, we will deploy the array and set up a home altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the fetter. Since the gates are interconnected via the ley lines, the secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of fetter will be able to escape its grasp. It's going to be the biggest purification ceremony in funeral parlor's history. Okay, so what are the locations of the 8 gates? Needn't worry, they're all accounted for. Actually, knew the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. Kuching was already set out to the Gate of Life in Yilong Wharf. Gani was en route to the Gate of Concealment at Mount Aocang. Beidou is covering the Gate of Fright at Guyunstone Forest, and Elon will tackle the Gate of Injury at the Chasm. As of last night, we confirmed the locations of the remaining 4 gates. The 5th is the Gate of Terrain at Dehuo Marsh, with Conquered Demons is pledged to defend. The 6th is the Gate of Repose in Qingxia Village. This one has been claimed by the Boo Boo Pharmacy duo. 7th is the Gate of Initiation, located here in the Liyue Harbor. Wanyan and I will see to this one.
What about the final gate?
Last but not least is the Gate of Death at Wuwang Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Hu written all over it.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
Sorry, you got here too late. Let me guess, there's a secret 9th gate for me?
Yeah, people are always saying 8 gates when they mean 9.
Nope, not in my experience. You have to take a gate, go steal the Tianquans instead. Appreciate your eagerness to help, and as it happens, Miss London and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Wait, so Director Who does need me for something? Sorry, I went ahead and told them I'd be stealing you for a little while. I haven't had much time to enjoy myself this night, right? And come this evening, I have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on all the lanterns. So I want us to use a little downtime I have to go hand out some fortune coins to my friends. Then I can at least say I did lantern right this year. Fancy joining me for that? Absolutely. God, she's so adorable. This is the one thing Director Who's had to look forward to. Otherwise, she'd have set out for Wuwang Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
It's okay, since time was tight, I already asked the Tianquan to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates. I'm grateful for their help. It should have been that's not correct. It should have been the funeral parlor's responsibility, after all. There's an extra B in there. Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyway, I have a few friends left to visit Liyue Harbor. Let's do the round, shall we? Yippee! I don't think... has there ever really been something like this? I wish I had a Boo Boo Pharmacy first. Okay. There should... I was not expecting... Is there usually... Can I do anything with these? No, they're not interactable. Has there ever been like a big thing happening during any of the lantern rites? I really don't think there has been. But I honestly can't remember there being anything during any of the lantern rites. Like the last one I did with Gaming, it was certainly interesting, but it was mostly just, hey, Gaming, we help get better with your family. I think it was what it was. It was a very simple concept for a very fairly simple overall character. Hu Tao, Traveler, and Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
Good. Paimon's not the only character voiced here. I don't want to keep speaking that much. Well, there is still Chung Chung, but I actually like voicing them. We are just about to set out for Chinks, a village. Guess we caught you just in time then. We're here to deliver some fortune coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today?
Of course, of course. There's enough for everyone. Here, this one's for you.
It's the sun symbol.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baishu. In terms of your peskiness, I mean. So I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medical and immortality-seeking endeavors. That would just make things unnecessarily difficult for me. The sun symbol symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. My wish is that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door, so you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. Ha, I see. Director Who's hoping that you go out of business, Baiju. Chung Chung, this one's for you. Let me see, let me see. Ooh, a cross symbol. The cross symbol represents growth and prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. May you soon regain all the power and memories you possessed in your prime. That's very thoughtful of you. That's very thoughtful of you, Doctor Who. I assume you also brought one for Chi-Chi? For me? Yep, this peace symbol coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from dangerous places the next time you go herb gathering. If anything were to happen to you, poor Mr. Baiju would be in a real pickle, because he'd have no one to study the secrets of immortality from. And I'd be affected too, of course. I can't bury you if I don't know where you are. I got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
I am a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Bad fetter. I don't like it. It can make people sick, and then Baiju has to heal them. It can also make people die, and then they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble. Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Tonight, we'll solve the problem once and for all. Alright, everyone. We won't overstay your welcome.
One moment, Director Who.
What's wrong? What? Wait, what are you doing? Did she just heal her? Did he just heal her? That's funny. Ah, so the secret art even works when there's no one that's present. Seems like a sizable step forward for Baiju's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Hopefully not at a detriment to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
I so love that the whole thing between them is Hu Tao is the owner of a funeral parlor, and Baiju is the owner of a pharmacy. It's so funny. It's literally funeral director. Funeral director versus doctor. I love him. Alright, well said. Okay, this time I really am leaving. Bye, everyone. Good luck, Hu Tao.
Where to next?
Let's pay a visit to Yunjin. I really am so sad that this isn't Liwa. It's just, I've already said it before, but like, why does it not work? It makes me so annoyed. I want there to be, I want the ability to, you know, use that here, but it only works in Sumeru specifically. It don't work nowhere else. Which I was running. Oh, Yunjin. Okay, Miss Yun. Also AKA Director Yun. Huh? Hu Tao? What brings you here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, too. This is about the other day. I swear I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to find out where you'd gone. No, it's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to my friend, assuming that's alright with you. Yeah, of course.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yep, take a look. What are these? They're fortune coins engraved with the yarnstick symbol. One for you and one for Xinyan. You're the top performing artist in all of Liyue Harbor, and I wish you success beyond measure. Could you pass Xinyan's coin for me? I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss your show tonight. Thanks, Hutao. I really appreciate the coin, but how come you can't just give it to her yourself this evening? I'd love to, but unfortunately I won't make it to the lantern display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else on? Just a little thing I have to do for work. Ah, right. Heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs announced that they'll be reviving an ancient ceremony tonight. Something about lighting a flame to dispel the smog. Your little work thing wouldn't have to do anything with that, would it? You're a sharp one, you see, Jin. Yes, that's exactly it. Is it dangerous? Technically, but only a teeny tiny little bit. Traveler will back me up on that. They've really added way more expressiveness to the models recently. It's kind of cool. I really hope we get um, like Star Rail level expressiveness. Because the Zenless models are expressive, but they don't have like cutscenes like this. They're stuck on like a single like menu where the characters just show up on top of a text box. So of course they're kind of expressive, but here I feel like they could do a lot more. But Star Rail is by far the most expressive, and it looks like they're trying to remedy that and make this one just as expressive, if not more. Yeah, Huta's right. Are you sure? Come on, Yunjin. I get that you won't take my word for it, but if you can't trust the traveler, whom can you trust? I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight, how about I sing the Sanctification of Tao Du for you right now? Does that sound good? That sounds so nice of you. But since you're offering, I'd rather hear a certain other tune instead. You know the one, right? Which one? Sorry, I'm a little lost. You know, you sung it to me
What are
before.
you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
The opera version of the Hilly tune. We made a bet and agreed that whoever lost had to sing lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Yunjin's spectacular operatic version of the Hilly tune. You guys seriously need to hear it. It's so funny. I was wondering why she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. No fucking way she got her to do that. Something I've learned personally, if you make a bet against Hu Tao in any way, you're fucking wrong. I can't remember what it was. I made a bet during her story quest. I lost, and I decided on myself I was gonna buy the freaking Jean skin. Because at the time there were only like two skins. There was the Jean one and the uh, Barbara one, because I had started playing in 2.0. Yeah, and I lost the bet, so I had to buy it. Yeah, you don't make a bet against Hu Tao, you'll lose every time. Aw, Yunjin, don't tell me you're embarrassed to sing it now that the Traveler is here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Pretty please, Yunjin. Just once, for me. I really want to hear it again. Alright, I'll sing it for you after the show tonight. How about that? No, I want to hear it now. They've been adding so much expressiveness. I love it. I love that they've added pout faces. But why? Oh, don't play dumb, you know why. Hu Tao's a sassy little brat who always gets whatever she wants. Well, it's because she's so adorable and no one has the heart to turn her down. La 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 la, life is grand. You're unbelievable. Alright, I'll sing, but please do not laugh at me.
Yay! Operatic Hilly tune!
Let's
Woohoo!
go, baby. Hilly churl, Billy churl. I love it so much. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Bravo, bravissimo. What do you think? Glad I dragged you out now. It's truly a unique performance. I must look ridiculous. Thanks for indulging me, Yunjin. You're a star. We should head off now, as I still have one person to give a fortune coin to. That's fucking hilarious. No, wait, Huta, be honest. You guys aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Of course not. Put that thought right out of your head. Alright, then whenever you're done with work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me again, and I'll sing the sanctification of Tao Do for you too. Hmm? Let me phrase this. Promise me you'll come and see me perform someday soon. Sure, you got it.
Where should we go next?
To Wanmin Restaurant we go. Yeah, I will say this. Hu Tao's obviously not gonna die, or be, like, put in serious danger. And do you know why? It's a limited time event. This quest goes away once this once this version ends. Not even once the version ends. The moment this freaking time remaining disappears, which I'm pretty sure is shorter than the version, yeah, by about 2 or 3 days. The moment that timer disappears, this event is gone. This quest is gone. It never happens again. And the reason? It's Lantern Rite. It's literally New Year. It's a once in a year thing. You can't just have happen multiple times within a short period. It's always timed.
You got a new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
You think? Hmm. What does that say about my taste? Hint hint.
Yeah, director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
I see, so it's a gift from Hu Tao. A thank you gift, technically. I sought out that Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of Xiangling.
Her work is incredible, especially this Glova hat. It's just as cute as the real Glova. It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters.
I mean, it's the same fashion designer, so it makes sense. That's a given. It's also Xiangling. I got you a little something else too. It's a fortune coin. This career fortune coin is for you. May you go from strength to strength, and may the one restaurant get so many customers that it needs to be rebuilt 10 times.
I don't know, Hu Tao.
She's voiced.
You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
Wait, I'm not done. I've got 2 more coins. A family fortune one for Xingqiu, and spirit and vigor one for Chongyun. I believe they've already left for Tenyu Vale, so could you pass them on when they get back?
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
Because I've got work tonight, and I don't want to keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, Xingqiu's great-grandfather will start to recover, and Missing Heir's boyfriend will be as right as rain.
Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing. Sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise. Trevor will hold me to it.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
I will literally just pick her up by the scruff. The non-existent scruff. Mission accepted. Great, then we have a deal. We should head out now. See you later.
Alright, we've been to 3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to?
But of course, surely you didn't think I'd forgotten you.
Oh, you got some for us too?
Obviously. Come on, let's head to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor first. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to go all the way up for a second. I thought I was going back to Yilong Wharf. Not Yilong Wharf. I thought I was going back to Yujing Terrace.
I'm so excited! What fortune are we gonna get?
Give me a second. Ah, found it. Here's yours, Paimon. Is it gluttony? Is it gonna be something food related?
What does this symbol mean?
It's a treasure symbol. My wish for you is that you'll always have an endless supply of Mora, so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want. Okay, it is technically related to money. Or to the food.
No one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao.
Where's mine? I haven't forgotten you. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back. Is it gonna be Zhongli? When she comes skipping back out in her old outfit.
Huh? Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
Because I'll be working tonight. I've always been very serious when it comes to work. Is this my gift? Look again, you see anything different about me from before? Your hat. It does look a little different, I don't know why. But I guess all the proof I need is that you spend your free time staring longingly at pictures of me. There's no way you'd spot a detail like that otherwise. This plum branch is for you. Oh yeah, the hat, the
From your hat?
The branch is gone. I was like, something's different. It's not as it's not as detailed. Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree that I planted myself. Traveler, you have countless friends in Leroy Harbor, so I'm sure you'll get plenty of fortune coins. I want to give you something different, something that will remind you of me whenever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
Yeah, because her hat's not normally. If I remember correctly, her hat's not normally symmetrical. Okay, then I'll rephrase. Something you can take a look at whenever you miss me. You just made it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what's going on going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. There's gonna be times when we're apart.
You scared Paimon.
That's obviously what she's talking about. I've literally been across this entire continent. The only place I haven't been is the northern half. I got a gift for you too. Is this the one with the fabled Rex coins?
Great eye, Hu-Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although, probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
Don't-
You've got a great eye, Hu-Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although, probably not the genuine article,
The
'cause
mocking
Conqueror of
tone.
Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
The freaking mocking tone for the freaking Yaksha, a freaking Adeptus dude, the literal demigod. That's hilarious. But still, the owner before us was someone pretty special, or pretty
That
important.
too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Now, this is a really special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe, don't you worry. Anyway, it's getting late, and I have a few things to get ready before I head out to Wulwang Hill. Besides, you should probably get back to using Terrace now. I know the Tianshan's still waiting for you. Please be careful. Don't worry, I got this.
All right then. Bye-bye. And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together.
Got it. See ya. It was so nice to spend this time with you. Oh, what brings you here? No tea drinking today? He knows. It'd be uncommon of me to sip tea in leisure while my employer toils alone. So you do have a heart after all. Have you made up your mind, Director? Throughout our history, we fought off many existential threat with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today's no different. We just have to rise to the challenge. It'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it'll go. But if I know one thing, it's that I must drive death back where it came from. Also, Trevor gave me a special fortune coin. Apparently, it's one of Rex Lapis's coins. You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing than me, though, so I'd appreciate your second opinion. It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune and may offer some use as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to Traveler for me? You wish to return the gift? For what reason? Traveler reached Natlan. It took a trip to the land of the dead while there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. She's made it this far unscathed, so clearly she's blessed with good fortune. But her journey will only get more dangerous with each step, and that worries me. So if there's a chance this Rex coin really can keep a person safe, I want to make sure that person is the Traveler. You make a good point, Director. But if you consider that Traveler perhaps had similar wishes for you, that's another reason I can't afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. If worse comes to worse and I don't make it back, I don't want Traveler to find out this coin didn't work by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets her? What if she feels like it's all her fault? I couldn't bear to see her like that. You know what I mean, right, Zhongli? I fear that I do. Your concern is that the sight of the coin will only make it more difficult to let go of your worldly attachments. It's like you're a mind reader. You know as well as I do that being too attached is a fatal flaw for a funeral director. It's a vice that's all too easy to fall prey to. But this time I must not repeat my dad's mistake. That is what's most important here. Since we're this far in, I might as well tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be a consultant, because you'll be the 78th director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, Director. I fear there is no one who could hope to take your place. Live in life and die in death. If my time has come, then so be it. There's no sense resisting the inevitable. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past. And do not forget the rest of that saying. Follow your heart and do what you can. Understand? Alright, it's almost time. I should get going. It's a really beautiful day today. I should write a poem to capture this moment. A butterfly dances in a crimson bouquet, for fear of the ominous rainfall that may soon show its face. With one last lingering glance at that carmine hue, she lies among the petals in the garden of eternal rest, as she sets the floral incense ablaze. The lone butterfly left, but not without a trace. A fragrance remained her butterfly's embrace. I love it so much. I love the dialogue is just so good. It makes sense that Zhongli would be there. I mean, he's literally the god of this entire region, or at least he was. So
So what did you want to
he
discuss?
would he would know the truth of what's going on. He would sense it from a mile away. Let Ruslan explain.
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply. Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hutel right? No one has to be sacrificed, right? Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
What does that mean? Basically, it looks likely that the obfuscation of one person is mandatory after all, because we can't violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the Gate of Death will be used to suppress the Fetter this time, which is Director Who's
So,
gate.
if my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Who's life. See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the Director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. With the technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the Fetter Blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has agreed to the plan. Kuching, Ganyu, the Conqueror Demons, Chi-Chi, Beidou, Yilan, Lanyan, and I will each hold a Rattan figure. Today's Liyue draws its strength from unity. That is how we quelled an ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis. And that is why we cannot let the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Nevertheless, the danger posed by the Fetter is not to be underestimated. The consequences could be grave, even with everyone sharing the blast. We would like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you had any reservations, we will by no means count me in.
What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
Never doubted that for a
Then
second.
please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now. Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
What's wrong?
I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the Traveler to the array.
How can this be? What's the
This
problem?
should work in the exact same way as the gate array. By using the power of the
Oh,
ley
wait, it
lines,
can't! That's
the
right!
ley lines aren't responding to the Traveler.
I'm not connected to the ley lines!
She doesn't exist.
I'm a descender! I'm not connected!
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that the ley lines do not contain any information about me. Is that so? Then perhaps this is simply the will of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
It's because I'm not fucking from here! My memories are stored in my brain, not in the ley lines! I, am not included in the rule set because I'm not from here. I mean, I guess they don't really know that. I don't know why, but you know. I mean, that's the name The Traveler just makes the most sense for that exact reason. Can we find some other way?
No. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Yes, the lantern display will begin soon. I know this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release Traveler from this duty. We must hope that we will be able to share the burden of Director Who's shoulders, and we must have faith that she will return triumphant. Damn! I didn't think about the fact that since they're using the ley lines, it won't fucking work. Damn, that is literally the entire thing we learned in Sumeru. And then we even learned a good bit of that from, like, the intricacies of the ley lines during Natlan. So it's been pretty interesting seeing that stuff resurface. After leaving Eugene Terrace, you spend some time staring at the Hu Tao Rattan figure in your hands in dejected silence. Before you know it, you've ended up in front of the Wangsheng funeral parlor again. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
It's already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
The one time the traveler literally can't do shit. Oh, there's Yao Yao and Yanfei. Hurry, the Lantern Rite celebration is about to begin. You don't want to miss Miss Yun's opening show. Slow down, Yanfei, otherwise you're gonna fall.
There are so many people. I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Xinyan, over here. Huto asked me to give you this fortune coin. Oh, she got this for me, so where did she go?
Lady Tianquan, the gate of initiation is now ready. We are good to go.
Thank you. It won't be long now. Director Hu, good luck to us both. And then we're gonna get the animation cutscene soon. Ah, Zhongli. Traveler, Paimon, happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, Zhongli! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
Yeah. How did you know that, though?
In fact, I've been waiting here for some time now. Zhongli, can you connect me to the ley lines? Since the issue lies with the Traveler's unique constitution, I'm afraid that I will be of no help here.
Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer. Then why were you waiting for us?
The director asked me to return this Rex coin to the Traveler. It's a gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes your safe passage in your future travels.
But what about her?
I suppose that will be up to her.
That's not good enough. Surely there's gotta be something we can do.
As it happens, there is one thing that comes to mind. Namely, if the 7 and 8 gates method operates according to the principles of the ley lines, the same also must be true of the obfuscation process. But since you cannot connect to the ley lines in the first place, do you see that what that implies? If I can't connect the ley lines, what does that imply? Lantern Rite is about to begin. My dear compatriots,
Look, it's Lady Ningguang. Wow. I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year. It must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Ming Xiao lantern.
as we stand beneath this lantern-lit sky, I would like to pay tribute to the ways of our forebears. We pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil, and for peace to prevail in our nation. Let the ceremony begin. Animation. Rules can always be reinterpreted, I feel like. Ah! Yes, I know! I saw him! So I know in Tainari. Flame, blessing of Homa, redeem us, deliver us from evil.
was almost out. Did we fail?
I have faith in the director. So, my time has come. There is no avoiding death, nor predicting its time. The duty of Wang Sheng, I now fulfill.
Look!
Next lantern ride. If you see a butterfly, that's me coming back to see you all. I'm calling Cap. I believe it was a success, but
What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost. Director Hu's rattan figure is broken. I can't sense her presence anymore. What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? Huh? Where'd the traveler go?
it would seem that she had something of a breakthrough, so I sent her on her way.
A breakthrough? About what?
Am I gonna go in and just yoink her back out? Wait, that would be fucking hilarious. Bro, if I can enter death, why not just... That would be hilarious. If I can't connect the ley lines, I can't be obfuscated by them either. That means I could take Hu Tao's place in the array, and no one has to get sacrificed. As long as I can find her, that is. That's actually kind of smart, actually. I'm literally using the rules against them. I'm literally using the rules. This is literally just what happens in that one. Just... if I'm the one at the array and it gets hit, then all of it comes out, but then I just don't die from it. So all I've got to do is go and replace her. Interesting that they chose Pyro Traveler. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna go yoink this. In case they do actually throw some fights at me, I want to make sure I can actually do them. So I'm gonna yoink the set that's on whatever fire character is currently up. Where is... oh, no, it's right there. I'm just blind. It's on Chevres right now, then. Or at least most of it should be. Actually, I'm just blind. Don't worry about it. There we go. That should be at least somewhat strong. 71 over 169. It's not bad at all. 1600 attack. I can work with that. I mean, it's only level 1 talents, but... Traveler can do some weird shit. I'm literally just... I'm cosplaying fucking Capitano at this point. I'm doing that stupid rule-breaking bullshit. I like how they say the rule was made by the mountains. Like, the world itself created its rules. I don't think they're gonna throw any fights at us, but I can do it anyway. Bye, Hu Tao! She's not here, but these are her things. Huh. Take the home staff of Homa. Flaming staff lies quietly on the ground, as if aware that its owner has left the world. Ah, frick. I'm gonna look at all of them anyway, just because I can. Like the burnt Homa altar. Well, it's almost gone out, but some stray sparks flicker and frolic within the ashes, in true Hu Tao fashion. I'm sure you do. Here's a Mingxiao lantern. There are some cracks in the middle of the trunk that seem to lead to somewhere far away. Oh my god, the fucking tree. It fucking followed her in. Oh, hello, Hu Tao. Whoa. Is this special music? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is all 8. Pretty sure. Rephrase, Hu Tao, traveler. Possibly you'll come back and see me perform someday. Okay, I thought that was each of the things, but it doesn't seem like that's the case.
Promise you won't stand us up this time? Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show,
Oh my god, I'm literally doing that.
to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table, kicking and screaming.
I'm literally doing that right now. I'm literally about to drag her from death. Under's caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what you transpired in the past. Do not forget. Nope, well, I didn't get to finish reading it. My boy, Keith. I cannot create nearly as good a voice as him. My boy Keith is the perfect voice for Zhongli. Just the perfect voice. I love Keith so much. Everything he voices is always just like, it just ends up being so good. The two main ones that I can remember are always, he voices Zhongli, and he voices Torbjorn in Overwatch. I want to hear him do Torbjorn lines in Zhongli's voice and Zhongling's lines in Torb's voice. I feel like it'd be funny. Grandpa and Dad, are you here to take me to the other side? How'd I do as director, huh? Did I do the Wangcheng funeral parlor proud?
Absolutely. You did a million times better than me. Our little girl is the best.
So good then, I could join you with no regrets.
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
I've missed you too, but are you saying you're not here to bring me into the afterlife?
Live in life and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come. Yes, the day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
Yep, literally yoinking you back out. Traveler, don't worry, I've got this. Come on, everyone's waiting for you. Taking your place, but then it doesn't kill me. I love that. The feather goes in, and then it just disappears.
God, it's so good. Ah, this quest is so good. Genshin, the Hoyoverse is good at making stories, and you cannot tell me otherwise at any point. Every bit of the Genshin story is fucking peak.
Finally awake! How
Fuck
do you feel?
you.
Does
It's
anything
so
hurt?
good. What
You've
happened?
been asleep for 2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick!
That makes sense.
Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
When did I get
The
here?
Knight of Lanternite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhang Li was there too, and he said you'd be fine. That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border?
It was an emergency.
Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing. You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhang Li, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
Are they still here?
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time. Anyway, you stay in bed and get
Wow.
some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Hu Tao has stayed in the Boo Boo Pharmacy for 2 days? That's fucking crazy. You're lying. You're lying. She would not do that. That's a joke, obviously. That's like the second time I've actually been able to go in that room, I think. It's kind of cool. I don't think you can go in there normally. Yeah, there he is. It feels like his fist. You've been ambushed again. One more time. Guess who? Lantern Right Director who? Good, you still recognize me, so the feather didn't fry your brain. I'm so glad. Looks like I can stop worrying now. Welcome back, my hero. You're the real hero. Don't be silly. It's just the two of us here. You really want to talk in glib pleasantries? Because I can out-glib you any day of the week if that's how you want to do this. Alright, so how are you holding up? I'm doing great, thanks to a certain someone. Baiju gave me a checkup too. You look remarkably well too, considering what she went through. But are you sure you're well enough to leave yet? You'll only make things worse if you power through before you fully heal. I'll be fine. Sure hope so, you know. I was really surprised when you came to rescue me. You took such a huge risk. When did you become so reckless? I went from the best, Director Who. Hey, look. Leo Harbor looks so pretty from this angle. Let's see, what's everyone doing at this hour? Those two kids look like they're hurting. I bet they're racing each other to the fortune coins. That lady over there, her cheeks are so red, you'd think she'd caught the sun. Yes, she must wait for her lovers so they can get set off in fireworks together. Ah, yes, those two. Such a marvelous view. Really puts me in a poetic mood. Okay, I got something. As fresh festivities fill the streets, while lanterns light the sky like countless times before. I dwell not on the twists and turns of bygone years, but remember this, that with each new day, I receive the gift of life once more. Thank you, Trevor. Happy Lantern Rite. Yes! Ah, yes. That's such a good fucking quest. And there is one last part, actually. And the final stanza. Just wait till 2 days, every time. Every time. That's crazy. That's so well written. Fuck, man. I used to not like Hu Tao that much. Hu Tao was just she's a character. She's interesting to a degree, but I guess it's because they really never went in very far on her actual overall character. Not on anything I had seen. But this quest was just, hey, we realize something's not going right with Hu Tao's, so we're just gonna give her a shit ton of story shit and have another Lewa character with a near-death experience relating somewhat to a new area that's been added. First it was the Chasm and Shao, and then we got technically Tenyu Vale. The difference is though that this one's a limited time event, so no shit, she's not gonna die. it may be weird to say this. I hope characters die in the future. That sounds weird, but it's because I like it when characters are not just, oh, they're a playable character, so they will never die. That just feels wrong to me. Because I know Honkai Impact 3rd kills off quite a few characters over time. I know, like, Himiko dies, I believe, if I remember correctly. I believe there's some other character, I can't remember. And then there's, like, the whole thing with Otto. I haven't... Until they add the game to PlayStation, I have no way of actually playing the game and knowing the stuff I'm talking about. And I will never know the stuff I'm talking about until I play the game. Because I refuse to do it in any other method. Very nice. Very good quest. Very good. I liked it a lot.